Welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us today for our NXT Halloween Havoc PLE watch along. It is your boy ALW. I am here solo at the moment. I believe Anika should be joining me at some point soon here. At least I believe so. If not, you'll get the joy of getting me all alone. Um, However it happens, though, we are here. If you're here with us, if you're going to join us, we appreciate you choosing Workhorse Wrestling Network for your watch along. You know, you got a lot of options, so uh, thank you. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. If you're there we go. I
Hello.
was As I was just saying, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, hit the bell on the YouTube channel on YouTube, and you'll be notified every time we put something out on the YouTube channel. That's probably the best way to make sure that you catch it all. We got Ethan Page coming to the arena, and Trick. How you doing, Miss Anika?
I'm good, but yourself?
I'm good.
Are you gonna be good? Because your team is playing at 8, and this is not conducive.
I know it's starting right now. I got them both going, so
See,
hopefully, I mean, if it starts to be too ugly, you'll see my demeanor probably change. I might get a little pissy and a little grumpy, but I've already resigned to the fact that they're playing a better team in the 49ers, although the Niners are struggling with injuries as well. So both teams have been hit with the injury bug, so it's going to be interesting. But I've already resigned myself to the fact that the Niners are a better team at this point, so we're probably taking the L. So unless it's a blowout, I should be okay. But if it gets really ugly, I might get, I don't know, real quiet.
no, because even though I don't care for either one, the Raiders and Chiefs games on right now, and it's it's a 4-point difference. So it's like, why can't y'all do this at 7:30? That's when y'all usually do this,
right? All right. Let's see on Peacock on the pay-per-view. We got video stuff.
Okay, so I see Gigi. Is she just doing the intro, or is she on the way getting better?
I don't know. Oh, is that why she hasn't been around? She's been hurt?
I don't hold you. You tell me. I haven't seen her in NXT in a minute.
No, she hasn't been on NXT in a minute, and I wasn't sure. I guess I should just assume when you don't see somebody for a while that they're injured. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just kind of assumed she was maybe sitting in catering with nothing to do. I mean, I didn't know. I wasn't sure. Maybe she took some time off. Maybe took some time off. Maybe she was pregnant. I mean, I have no idea. I don't really check out behind the scenes, so I have no idea. Like, I just know she hasn't been on my TV for a while. But yes, she was definitely in this little pre-promo package. So I wonder if maybe she's coming back tonight.
Right? That would be cool, though. Because where's Shotzi? This usually is her thing. Like,
that's what I was going to say. Yeah, are we getting Shotzi as the host again? It doesn't look like it, and I wonder where she is. Haven't seen her in a long time either, just in general. Like, I don't know if she's injured or just out or what's going on, but she's been gone for a minute too.
Yeah. This is a very long promo.
It is. It is a very long opening promo thing. Yeah, I don't. It is very odd. It's not a bad video. It's just long.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care much for this review. We already know what's going to happen. So let's start the show.
Let's just start the show. Oh, the set's kind of cool. The wheel and all the Halloween stuff.
Now, you usually do a good job with the Halloween Havoc stuff.
Yeah. I like Halloween Havoc.
It was probably one of the best WCW pay-per-views.
Yeah, that's probably true.
All right. Oh, here comes Oba.
Nope. Yep, sure is. So it looks like that's the match that's kicking off the show. Oba versus Tony D. Interesting.
I like it.
Very interesting.
Start things off hot.
Yeah, I mean that. Obviously that means some Page will probably got to be the main event.
Oh yeah. But why is he looking like he got like his shoes hurt? I haven't seen the Oba. I'm very transparent. I had nothing to Oba Femi entrance. I saw one on Tuesday. He wasn't doing that. He wasn't walking slow like that. Ooh.
He's a little more deliberate tonight. It's a pay-per-view. You got to slow your entrance a little.
Hey. What in the crab pose? Okay, what is he doing? That is not the pose. See, that is not the pose, baby. Look, you take it. No, I'm sorry.
Tables, ladders, and scares. Oba signaling. Come on, Tony, bring it on.
Let's go.
Tony D in his white vest.
Oh, so you're definitely bleeding tonight. Usually white stuff means somebody's bleeding.
Somebody's bleeding. Hey, he's just wearing an empty gun holster thing around the.
Hey.
Ah, man.
It's a choice. It's a choice.
It's something. It is something.
I guess you can't put you definitely can't put real guns, so maybe they can put some knife sticks in there, so at least you have something in the freaking holder.
I mean, it's all make believe anyhow. Might as well just put a fake gun in there that looks real. Just put some sort of toy gun that looks real or something. No,
you take it off. You go in the car, and then you pull it over. What's that? It's a fake gun, bang bang. No, you don't need a problem. We don't need a problem just because you want to.
With all due respect, to be fair, he's white, so. He'd probably get away with it.
Hilarious.
That's terrible. I mean, it's a horrible commentary on the true issue, but
it's true.
It is a funny comment, though. Yeah, it's 100% true.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we are underway. Tony with the quick pin. Oba kicks out. Oh, Tony sending Oba over the top rope to the outside. Tony coming out after him.
That's the one I want to see, though. Not give you butt.
Oba now taking it to him. Oh, Tony D sending Oba into the ring post. Tony D spears Oba through the guardrail.
Oh, you're like a split second ahead of me.
Okay. It wasn't really a spear. I mean, it was kind of a spearish move, but he didn't wasn't a full-on spear. It was more like just a tackle kind of thing.
Well, so did you see? Yeah, it was Raw, and Braun Breaker spilling solo. That was definitely not in the midsection. That was most like a lunge clothesline, sir.
Right.
That shit made me laugh, but this old boy talking about that's a big platter. Everything's legal. All right, they're just tossing chairs in the freaking ring. Okay, cool.
Right. Oba going back into the ring. Oh, Tony just threw a chair and hit him in the head.
Oh, was that intention? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like those. I like that shot though. It's like if you can keep your hands up. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, in an attempt, as always, to make things look more authentic and more real. Like there are certain things where you look at that and you go, "There's only so much you can mitigate some of that." Like, and when a chair is thrown at you, like, yeah, I mean, that's even getting your hands up. You still gotta, it's still like, fuck, there's a chair coming at me.
Exactly.
Like,
you're disoriented.
For
While
sure,
you're disoriented, I'm gonna hit you again.
No, it looks cool. It's a cool spot when they throw the chairs.
It looks way better than the basic back shot, and we know we're doing back shots because trying to call it.
And I love it when you can see the person's gonna get it hit, like, bent over, looking back, like waiting for it to come. Sometimes you'll catch them looking for it, and then the person does it is all slow and make sure to get the full chair across the full back. It's like, really, you guys? If it's gonna be that bad, don't do it. Just why even do the spot if it's gonna be that bad?
Like, isn't that why y'all muscle build? Your back got muscles anyway. You will be fine for this.
Oh man, I don't know. Even with a big back, I don't know if I want to take a steel chair to it. Like, especially from some of these guys, like, because some of these guys are so big that, like, even trying to, not do a full force, it's still too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, man, you're a big dude and that fucking hurt. Like,
hit me again. See about this again. How are half of these matches don't go into shoot fights?
Right. Well, that's the other part of it too. Yeah.
Right.
Right. I don't think I have the patience to, like, after a little bit, I'd be like, all right, it's on. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm mad.
Like, look, bro. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what side of the bed you woke up on this morning. But I ain't got time today.
I'm not saying I'm gonna win, but it might turn real. I might get my ass kicked, but it might turn real.
I'm taking you down with me. I was listening to a podcaster, and she was saying she was in a taekwondo competition, and they have headgears. And the dude she was going against the little boy kept hitting her head. And she was like, "Hey, bro, that's my head." She's like, after the third shot, she took her helmet off and just started swinging at it. And then talking about her cousin was in another tournament on the other side. And so he was like, he beat the crap out of his opponent trying to get to the dude who hit her, but he got disqualified because you took it to his headshots.
That's hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, but getting the table after power bombing Tony D onto the ladder that he propped up in the corner.
Table.
He's got one leg up. He's propping it up in the corner, which would imply he's going to try to put Tony D through the table in the corner. So, as a wrestling fan, do you have a preference when it comes to the table spot? Whether it's like in the corner propped up like that, or whether you like it's actually standing up like a normal table? Do you have a preference? Do you like them both equally? Does it matter?
So,
but taking Tony out through the table.
Woo! Oh, see, oh God. Okay, that's an AEW table. That exploded.
Yeah,
That
that thing
exploded.
broke in a whole bunch of pieces. 1, 2. Tony kicks out at 2.5. So back to the question at hand. Do you have a preference when it comes to like the use of a table?
Like a good use of the table. It like when in doubt, it's gonna do the trick, right? It's gonna give you that release of violence that I guess fans want and need. And I'm not the crazy Kirkhead who's trying to overrun the match saying we want table. I was like, sir, people, shut up. I'm not that person. But like that spot right there, yes, that was very satisfying. Like, okay, cool. And then then you go to the spots where for some reason y'all think 2 tables are safe and y'all only go through 1. And it's like, why y'all think, hey, either you do a table spot or you don't. But there's 2 tables and you'll go through 1 and 2 got hurt more. Don't do that no more. Like honestly, like don't do that no more.
Yeah. I like table spots in general, but I think I like the ones in the corner like Oba did a little bit more. I mean, not the ones where they're just traditionally standing up aren't cool too, but I feel like you see the one in the corner a little less, and the impact when it happens feels like it's maybe a little bit more than just when it's the traditional standing up on its legs. But it's all brutal. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to be put through a table either way.
Yes, and I doubly agree with you. The whole taking your time, setting it up. Like I get the element of the table spot is if you set it up quick and you do it right in and there, or it's a surprise. When you set it up and you're taking your precious time, and we know the table's over there. It still works, but it's not as impactful. Like, oh shoot!
Yeah.
Freaking table.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's less about how it's set up than it is about how they use it and how it comes off and how the spot looks and all that stuff. For sure. Oba standing over Tony D, got his knee in his back and wrenching his neck back in a submission, kind of a pseudo camel clutch type of thing. I don't know exactly what you call that, but.
Oh. Is he using his own crowbar? Don't do that.
I don't even see a crowbar, so you're either ahead or behind. I didn't see it before, so you must be ahead.
So what is Oba choking Tony D out with?
Oh, is it? Oh, does he have a crowbar? Oh, I didn't see he actually had anything. I thought he just had his hands around his chin and was just pulling it back.
No.
Does he he does. He does have a crowbar. Thank you. I just missed the crowbar. I didn't see it. I thought he just had his hands locked in under his chin and was pulling that way.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, because Tony D went underneath the stairs and pulled something out. And I assumed,
I must have missed that somehow. Now I got Tony D just back body drop, a slow back body drop on Oba.
Oh.
God, that belt is ugly.
I think you're trying to do something, but the red strap doesn't work. Sometimes the red strap doesn't work.
Agreed. And the actual metal on the belt itself doesn't really work. I don't like the way that looks either. It might not look as bad on either like a white or a black belt or a normal, whatever, but definitely doesn't look very good on the red at all.
Benny!
2. Oba kicks out at 2.5 after a big spine buster from Tony D. It's been a very solid opening match. I find it very interesting that despite the visually known size difference between these two, they let Tony D still be a big guy in the match. I mean, I know he's not a small dude in general. I mean, he's not super ginormous as far as tall goes, but like they let him be overpowered in the match, which is kind of cool because it makes it a little more competitive.
Yeah.
or
like
feel a little more competitive.
Like Dante, Tony D is definitely not a small dude, and that spine, it's not spine buster, but it's like it's a Bobby Lashley spot where it's like the power slam.
Right, spine buster power slam thing, yeah.
Yeah. What was that? What kind of, was he trying to F5 him?
It kind of looked like that, but yeah, basically all he did was just kind of put him up on his shoulders and then drop him, yeah. I can't tell if Tony landed funny or if Oba just didn't get him all the way like over and off of his shoulders the right way, but
yeah, that looked kind of weird.
It did look a little funny. Oba pulling Tony D to the ring apron. Oh, he's trying to tie him up in the corner. He's got a zip tie around his wrist, and now around the ring post, or right behind the turnbuckle.
Mm.
So Tony D is zip tied in the corner, and in theory can't go anywhere. And oh shit, who did Oba? Oh, here comes Dax and Luca. Oba's taking them both out while Rizzo is over there trying to, I guess, take the zip tie off or free Tony D from the zip tie.
Oh shoot! Where's the girlfriend running to? He's like,
Right?
I'm not into this fight.
Yeah, she's over there with Tony D, I think, trying to get the zip tie off, maybe, or at least like whatever.
Okay,
And Oba now sees her, so Oba's going over to her now. Staring her down.
Hey, bro, that's a female. Don't do that. Unless she hits you first. That's the only time you do that.
Tony D's actually free, isn't he? Did she get him free? Is that what's going to happen here? We're going to see something. I think so. I think he's going to get free somehow. And we're going to get some sort of low blow or something because Oba thinks he's tied up. Oh, he is apparently still tied up. So,
girl, you don't sing. SING, sickleplex instep nose growing. Miss Congeniality. I'm like, it's so true. Sickleplex instep nose growing.
So she's got a crowbar. Oh, and Oba just took it from her.
Cause you real hesitant as someone who's getting stalked over and about to be attacked.
Oh, Tony D got free. Oh, Tony D spears. Whoa. Tony D spears Oba between. Oba was on the ring apron on the outside. Tony comes from between the ropes, spears him off the ring apron onto the ladder, and busted the shit out of that ladder. That ladder is fucked up.
So, great to know that Tony's okay with his knee because that was the full-on spear charge. Ah, dang.
Here comes Oba.
Did you both go through a ladder?
1, 2, and up. Tony D kicked out. That should have been 3. I don't know how Oba, when he no-sold the power bomb on the ladder,
like so we just Japanese strong styling up in here. We just don't, and it ain't really hurting us right now. Okay, cool. Right. So, as long as you just tell me.
Which is kind of insane because when it really boils down to it, like, if that, which I assume it is a real ladder, like, that spot really hurts. Like, there's no way to fall on a ladder, bend it like that, and have it not hurt in some way, shape, or form. So to just no-sell that, like, oh, Tony D put Oba through the table with the help of the rest of the family and gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. And still North American champion, the Dawn of NXT, Tony D'Angelo. Donnie D.
It's like he really is something.
Did take the help of all of the family.
which
to overcome Oba.
which I do appreciate because Oba's a big dude. So heck yeah, it's gonna take more than just my little old me.
Yeah, and it makes Oba look strong in the loss, right? I mean,
Yes,
it basically takes 4 people essentially to get the win, so it keeps him protected and looking super strong and all those things, even in the loss. So,
yeah.
but yeah, the no sell on the ladder spot, like whoa.
Like, bruh, can we at least let him sit down for 3 minutes? Dang, darn it.
Luca and Stacks hit him with the tag team move with the chair,
I like
and
it
then
though.
Tony D with that whatchamacallit, spine buster, choke slammy, Bobby
Yeah.
Lashley type move, yeah. To finish it off. So we are officially 1 match down with Tony D retaining his North American Championship. A solid match. It's a very solid match. I mean,
Nice.
other than the fact that you've got all the shenanigans, which you already knew was going to happen. It's a no DQ match. So you figure, and that's what the family does anyhow. They do that
Yeah,
when it's not a no DQ, let alone when it is a no DQ. So
that's what I'll say. Very good start to NXT. Again, that first match is very critical to how the rest of this gonna play out and if I'm gonna be into it or not.
I hear what you're saying. My guess is we'll get probably Ridge Holland and Andre Chase next, because that's the only other than that. There's only 2 non-title matches, and the only other non-title match is Stephanie and Julia versus Cora and Roxanne, and that's got to be the co-main event. Okay, I hate that term. Let me rephrase that. That's got to be the second to last match, would be my guess. So
One of the, and even though the tag team match, it is a very very important tag team match. So when are they going to do Julia and Stephanie versus Cora and Roxanne?
yeah, I would say that's the second to last match. My guess is the next match will either be Ridge and Andre Chase or Kalani versus. I don't. She's not facing. Oh, we don't know yet. They haven't declared. Someone from Fatal Influence.
Mm,
They haven't
cool.
declared yet who it will be. So while we get ready for our next match, take a quick second and say thank you to anyone and everyone joining us for this NXT PLE Halloween Havoc Watchalong. We know you got a lot of options, and we really appreciate you choosing Workhorse Wrestling Network. If you're not subscribed on the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, hit the bell to be notified. That's the best way to make sure that you get a notification every time we're about to put something out on the YouTube channel. So,
And we do have some comments.
oh,
I just checked it out. Miss Tommy's in the building and Mr. Hassan. Hello, people.
I'm sorry, my bad. My bad. I was on the wrong screen. What's up, Hassan? Thank you for coming in. Hassan picked Tony D. Tony D did get the win. What's up,
Gabagool.
Tommy? Yep, we're watching Halloween Havoc. I am watching Halloween Havoc and the Cowboys. Well, when it starts here, Cowboys Niners at the same time. So I know Tommy's a football fan. So thanks for
Yeah.
being here. Yeah, I like Tony D too. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I like Obafemi a little bit more, but I do like Tony D as well.
But yeah, this is basically not even a lose lose, just a win win. Just matter of how you do it. Like matter if you're gonna piss me off or not.
Yeah, I like Tony D, but I just don't know. I'm trying to decide if I think that I'm trying to figure out what he's going to do on the main roster. I don't know that there's a spot for the whole family, and I feel like that it doesn't necessarily work to just have one mafioso. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
especially if you're the Dom, like you've got to have at least 1 or 2 guys behind you. Now, they could potentially replace these guys in the family with other main roster talent that isn't doing anything at the moment that they have, that have been called up or aren't, and that might be okay. But I don't necessarily think that Stax and Luca and Adriana Rizza are right for the main roster. Um, so I wonder if they're gonna maybe if and when he does go to the main roster, if they repackage him or give him some sort of different persona, or what they're gonna ultimately do with him when he goes to the main roster.
Yeah, but you know what? Thinking about SmackDown and Chelsea Green and Pretty Deadly, I would try them out over there first and see before you have to repackage it. I feel like the Don on SmackDown, it feels like that would be a good time. Like it'll be hilariously fun.
Right. Got a Halloween still getting commercials or video packages. It's a Cody Rhodes video package.
Okay. Of course, anybody trying to pay extra for streaming. So I'm getting these regular commercials, Target promoting Wicked.
We're officially back. Sarah's backstage with Alexis King. I don't have my volume up, so I can't tell what he's saying, but he's giving some sort of little backstage live promo segment.
So there it is. See, yeah, okay, maybe it's just me being hopeful, but this looks like it's more of what he was wearing on AEW.
I would agree. He looks more like he did before than he has as Lexus King, so. Which is good, because I liked him better before.
Right? I think we were closer to him with his AEW character than this.
I agree with that. William Regal is in the house.
Hey, man! You can't talk to him trying to beat your son.
He is over there talking to. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
So, Lexus King, he's a quarter man. It's gonna be William Regal. You're gonna be facing your son. Oh, are you trying? Oh, Lexus.
Go ahead.
Okay, Lexus King. Oh, he might be betraying you. Don't accept that. Don't accept it.
Right?
Okay, let's go say.
I was just gonna say, I can understand at certain times why certain people might want to try to separate themselves from their family or whatever, but it really bothers me, and I find it really stupid because when they pretend like people aren't related when everybody fucking knows, because it makes me feel like they think I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like WWE thinks we don't know Charlie Dempsey is fucking Steven Regal's or William Regal's kid. Like we know that. Like you can just lean into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to pretend like it's not. We already know. Don't act like, I mean, I can understand sometimes why people want to separate themselves, i.e. Braun Breaker wants to have his own name and stand his own ground and maybe not have the Steiner name so he can make his own. But at the same time, the reality is that, whether you have a different name or not, we still know who you are. We know who you are most of the time. We know you're still emulating to a certain extent. We can see your dad and uncle in you. We can see all that. You know what I'm saying? So,
why are you barking?
Stop barking. Exactly.
Stop wearing these. Stop wearing the suspender onesie.
Right? Yeah. Right. Exactly. Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, it's that stuff is dumb. If you're gonna do it, do it. If you're not, don't. But don't don't try to act like we're stupid. Don't try to, that's what it feels like.
Now, with some people, it's painfully obvious, and I think back in the day it was easier to do it if you didn't say anything. Like maybe it was just me, maybe I was oblivious, but I didn't know that Grandmaster Flash was with King Jerry Lawler's. What happened? What you know? Oh, football. Yeah.
No. I'm listening to you. I was just listening. I was trying to change the thing.
No,
I was
I
about
saw
to say
your
I'm
face.
surprised. Oh yeah, because I'm very surprised. It looks like it's about to be Stephanie and Julia in the next match here versus
Right?
Cora and Roxanne.
Yeah.
In the second match, I figured that would be the second to last match, but interesting.
Hey, right? But yeah,
All right.
maybe I was definitely on the internet back in the day, so I didn't know Grandmaster Flash was Jerry the King Lawler's son. But then you look back at it, he's a heel commentator. He kept cheering for. I'm like, why are you cheering for the good guys? Oh, that was your son. That's why. Okay, that's why it makes sense. Or and it also depends on how famous your dad was. Because no offense, I didn't know that Bray Wyatt's dad was. Oh boy. And maybe and also because that wasn't my generation as well. It's a very big gap. It's also that. So it's like I didn't know his dad. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I personally, for me, because that was my generation, like that's when I first started watching wrestling and grew up with Mike Rotunda, his dad, and his uncle Barry Windham, and those guys. So like for me, looking back on it, when I think about it, I feel like it's so hard for me because Bray Wyatt was a really big star. I mean, he was very successful, but so was his dad. I mean, IRS, it was a huge character and very successful. Yeah. So, I mean, it's hard. I mean, to say that he was more successful than his dad, I don't know. His dad had more longevity simply due to the fact that obviously, the tragedy of Bray's death. I mean, so, to a certain extent, his dad had a longer career for sure. But I mean, I think they're roughly comparable when it boils down to it. I'm trying to remember if Mike Rotunda ever held, if IRS ever held the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know for sure. I'd have to Google that. That I don't know. In which case, potentially if he didn't, I mean, that could be, a little bit of a debate, whether Bray was ultimately had a more successful career or not. But his dad was a big deal back in the day, no doubt about it. Yeah. So, I mean,
again,
and I always liked his dad better. I was never the biggest Bray Wyatt fan. I always liked Mike Rotunda, no matter what character he was, whether he was IRS or, just himself or whatever. So.
No offense, I've been questioning your skills. So I'm questioning your favorite people sometimes when you be saying stuff. I ain't gonna front. Like in a general sense, we love the same people. Sometimes you throw a loophole in there. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna let you have it, but okay, we'll roll it. You say it again, we're gonna have to address it.
No, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm fickle. Like I will waffle. There are times where, like, as a general rule, like I don't like guys, but some guys or whatever. But there are times where like that can change if they do something that I like, or if something happens where whatever, or then I can change my opinion. I mean, I can be fickle, and there are times where like I'll find myself, depending on what's going on, like. I root for the best possible match. Like, as a wrestling fan, I just want to watch something good. So even though I don't necessarily, I'm not a Rey Mysterio fan, as everybody knows. I'm not going to lie, there are times where like, oh shit, that was a nice move. I get him. Like, even though I don't like him because it's in the moment and I like wrestling and what he did was super cool and I can appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I'll get him, Rey, because maybe he's wrestling somebody that I dislike even more, or at the moment is being a jerk in the match moment. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's all relative. When I talk about disliking somebody, that can change. Definitely. There are some people I don't like outside of wrestling, but when it comes to kayfabe dislike, like that can always change.
Oh shoot, baby girl, you have to do all that. So like, no, Stephanie Victoria did this bridge where she basically headbutted the freaking mat. I'm like, damn, let that hurt. I don't think I've ever seen someone just literally backspin with your head to the front. No.
Roxanne and Stephanie are having a good little back-to-back exchange here.
This
Roxanne holding her own with a woman that's considered to be one of the best women in the world. So,
Oh no, Roxanne! Like half of the reason why we were excited about these two coming is because they're going to face Roxanne. Like character wise, maybe she's one or two notches in development, but in the ring, she is definitely something to uphold.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, Stephanie.
And what is she? She's what, 24, 23, 24? I mean, she's super young.
They're both definitely.
She might be younger than Roxanne, I mean.
Yeah, no. They're definitely trying to get over this, no offense, this very dumb behind name of Team 2001. So I'm going to assume that's when they were born. Yeah.
Okay. So that would make her 23.
23, yeah.
Roughly.
Or about to be 23 if your birthday is in November or December.
Or December, right? Yep. So, yeah, I mean, in the scheme of things, she's extremely young. And to be as successful as she is already, she's got to, I mean, assuming that she stays healthy and, all things align, she should have a very long, illustrious career. I mean, I assume she'll be women's champion on the main roster several times over when it's all said and done. I mean,
hopefully.
Again, knock on wood, anything can happen, so.
Like, one of the most painstakingly, two people that they dropped the ball on was, Toni Storm and Athena.
Yeah.
It really was like, how do you screw those two chicks up?
Which is tough because really, like, Ember Moon was dope on NXT. I mean, she was killing it for a long time. I mean,
the hair and just her doing a freaking top rope stunner.
Yeah.
Like, how do you can't? I would love to know. And the little snippet, they so blah blah blah. They said that Triple H was on the brink of retiring, right in the midst of the whole one to run creative, got denied, then he got a heart attack. I want to know his feelings when you see your babies, the characters you created that can get over, go to the main roster, and it's just like they just poo poo on your freaking eye. Like, what is y'all like? I would be pissed. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
Right? Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, when you get over somewhere and then they move you and you all of a sudden have different creative and then it doesn't work out and you're the person that at the little lower level, you're like, fuck, I made it work. Like, what did you do to the guy that he was he was a Keith Lee. I feel like Keith Lee's a perfect example of that. He's one of those perfect examples. Like, he was so good in NXT and then all of a sudden went to the main roster. Vince said, "You're too fat. I don't like the way you talk." And it was like all downhill from there. It literally hasn't been the same for him, even leaving and going to AEW since that moment. Now, to be fair, I know he's had some health issues and all that kind of stuff. So it is, but it feels like since that moment, since Vince said, "You're too fat, you need to go back to NXT and you don't talk right, I don't like the way you talk," it's all just been downhill for Keith Lee since then.
And Marshall with AEW is like, I get long-term story booking, but sometimes this Draco of the Art's hot, bro. Like, just sometimes just chuck it and just go for it.
Agreed.
Ah, hell. My dad texted like, well, what happened? Oh my God, what happened? What happened?
Roxanne has a sleeper rear naked choke on Julia. Julia trying to fight her way up to her feet. Up to one knee. Both feet underneath her. Trying to find her way out. She counters, throws Roxanne over. Counters with the roll up. 1, 2. Roxanne kicks out at 2. Oh, Roxanne hits her with the clothesline.
Like, get it to yourself. What you doing with your life? Nah.
Roxanne dragging Julia over to the corner, tagging Cora Jade. They both whip Julia into the corner. Oh, Cora Jade goes in, gets her. Julia gets her leg up. Roxanne goes in. Julia sends her over the top rope. Now that they're wearing the exact same thing and my camera's far enough away and it's small enough, I have a hard time telling if it's Cora Jade or Roxanne Perez.
That is cool. Because now they both got their hair dyed.
I know, right?
Literally, one was just straight up black, and one had the fake behind highlights. Like, now y'all got both highlights. Why would y'all do that?
Yeah, now it's definitely hard to tell. Oh, Julia gets over, makes a tag to Stephanie with the top rope crossbody on Cora Jade or Roxanne.
Okay, yeah. So, Cora Jade got the purple stuff in the front of her hair. So that was all Roxanne before now.
Okay, Cora Jade just got back in the ring. Now, whatchamacallit, Stephanie's headbutting Cora Jade in the corner. Now back to the other corner with the big kick to Roxanne. And then back with the double knees to Cora Jade. Roxanne stopped her. Ooh, the dragon screw out the top rope. Stephanie for the pin. 1, 2, and Roxanne kicks out at 2.5. Stephanie looking very strong at the moment. Yeah.
I do know that the face paint is not induced to one person, but Stephanie wearing this variety of Thunder Rosa. I'm like, I get you wearing it because of Halloween, the Day of the Dead, all that good stuff, but you remind me of Thunder Rosa. That's all I'm saying. It's not a bad thing, is it?
Rasan's picking Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, some things are definitely cultural, right? Like the lucha mask, and I wonder if, I do see, I've watched not a lot, but some, women's wrestling from like CMLL or AAA, and a lot of times they either do have face paint or a mask or something. I mean, that seems to be very traditional in Mexican wrestling in general. Men and women, they definitely like to decorate their face or wear a mask or do something.
Yeah.
But it does kind of remind you a little bit of Thunder Rosa for sure.
And again, if you're not a CML fan, you're just watching TV, you're just watching American television. Yeah, it's like,
it's definitely a lot less than Thunder Rosa, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Roxanne looked like she was going for pop rocks, and Stephanie countered. Stephanie up to the top rope. Oh, Roxanne counters. Roxanne with a big kick to the face. Now she's up on the top rope.
Hurricane Rana.
Oh, yeah, huge Hurricane Rana from Roxanne. Sending Stephanie into the middle of the ring. Now Cora Jade in the other corner up on the top rope. Gonna try to do something to Stephanie. Swanton. Cora Jade floats over the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Julia in to break it up.
Let's go. Oh, what you doing? Okay, cool.
Julia and Roxanne. Oh. Julia hit her with some sort of spinning, finishing type move. Cora Jade hit Julia with a big German suplex. Cora Jade serving right hand to Stephanie. Stephanie's down to one knee. Cora Jade brings back up. Another right hand. Cora Jade in control at the moment.
Oh, okay. So is this Stephanie's debut match, or did she have a match on NXT already?
I don't remember her having a match on NXT. Now, my brain is a little whatever it is, but I don't remember her having a match on NXT. So, Dolores says she wears it all the time, Anika. Oh my God.
Don't guide me. You know me. I don't understand what the oh my God is. I think I'm being very clear. I do not go outside the internet to watch wrestling. I don't understand how many times I explain this to you.
Oh my God.
I ain't watching New Japan. What you doing? Sit there down, trying to insult me. Oh my God. I just screamed. I did not see her in Sid Mel. That's what I said. She wasn't wearing that on the wait. All right, before I go on a tangent, I don't believe she was wearing that at Forbidden Door. Was she not wearing before I shut behind? I don't think she was wearing the face paint at Forbidden Door.
I honestly don't remember it. Oh! Well, was that like a corkscrew moonsault? Did she twist to it? 1, 2. Is it over?
Oh, it's definitely over. Oh no, yeah, they hit. It's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I thought so. Stephanie hit her with like a corkscrew moonsault type thing for the pin. At least it looked like that. I mean, she was set up for the moonsault. Oh, wow. I totally didn't even see Stephanie's face like that. It is exactly almost like Thunder Rosa's.
Thank. That's all I'm saying.
That's literally the first time during the whole match that her face was enough on the screen for me that I actually caught the whole thing and saw it. Originally, I thought it looked like she just had a little paint under one eye, but now I can see the whole thing, and it's definitely half of the face all Thunder Rosa style, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a corkscrew. Okay. I see you. Chad.
Oh yeah, it sure was. The corkscrew moonsault for the win. Stephanie and Julia getting the win. I mean, I'm gonna say as they should, but I mean, to be fair, Roxanne is your NXT Women's Champion, so you don't want to be too like as they should. But
yeah,
like we always say, there are levels to this, and it does feel like those guys should be beating them, so.
Okay. So this is Delta, aka a new name. Yes or no?
Yes, Zarya. Yes.
Okay, baby girl. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to change this up. What kind of vampire JoJo Siwa? This looks so much. Karma's
It is quite a bit. And she's not doing any. So this is the second time now that she's come out and just stood there and hasn't done anything.
Like she's supposed to be the I'm sorry. I need someone to laugh at her face. You are not scary to me. You was cosplaying. I don't understand. What is this?
That's what it is.
When you was a kid, just how you wanted to, I'm gonna be a wrestler. This is gonna be my costume. You just didn't let it go. You just didn't let. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Dolores says yes. I don't know if that's for Zarya. I don't know if that's for Julia and Stephanie getting the win. I'm not sure exactly what she's excited about, but she's excited about something. Did we get this football game started already? What fucking time is it? Oh, it's not even 5 yet.
Yeah. But no. Most definitely the Sunday night game. I'm like, why is it so late? Not even say so late, but like the 15 minutes after 8 o'clock. Why? What is the purpose of that? That ain't Monday Night Football.
Right?
Ain't nobody got time to be white. Like, ain't nobody want to watch all the freaking replays. It made me sad. It's stupid. Why you say that? What? These Raiders lost. I'm so serious. Like, it ain't even like you lost. When you that close, it pisses me off.
Yeah, because the Raiders. Chiefs are undefeated, fuckers.
And you so close. Come on, bro.
What's in the box?
Shut up, Dolores! Shut up! Everybody tell me you're a funky behind Packers. Everybody asked you on there or say nothing about your freaking funky behind Packers in a freaking chat. Go on with your business. I'm sorry. It was the Packers versus Jaguars, and I think she knew that. And I'm very disappointed that you are making me yell on this live stream about football. It has nothing to do with football. We're on a wrestling streaming service. If you are watching on earphones, I apologize, but that's just rude. That's rude. I'm just saying.
That's funny.
And again, it's how you lost by 3. By 3. All you have to do is kick the ball in the. I feel bad for kickers because yes, it's very very stressful. But also, your only job is to kick the ball in the freaking U. That's all you have to do. You ain't got to freaking be bulky. You ain't got to tackle nobody. Just make sure your leg is straight and it hits the ball in the U.
This bizarre head in the what's in the box thing that they're doing right now. Are you seeing this on your Peacock feed?
As of right now, no. I'm watching. They're giving me basic commercials. I'm watching Little Caesars and Little Pizza Cups and stuff.
So I guess this must be a commercial. I mean, this is very weird. They've now had there's a wrestler with his head coming out of a hole in the table and a box over his head. And a bunch of other wrestlers are coming around and like putting their hands in it to feel it, and they're like, "What's in the box?" And it's this wrestler's head, and I don't know who the wrestler is, but
y'all
is
idiots.
Is it Hornswoggle? Or is it a little? It can't be Hornswoggle. Oh, it's the Boogeyman. It's the Boogeyman.
Now look, I'm not paying the
at least
extra.
it looks like the Boogeyman with the face paint, at least. So
it's like,
yeah,
look, I know I'm not paying the extra $1, but you can let me watch that. You have to make me have to watch these basic commercials. You can let me show that and go to the basic commercial.
It is the Boogeyman because he's got the worms in his mouth. And I guess it makes sense because it's Halloween. So basically, they're asking the wrestlers to go, like, oh, go see what's in the box. And then the Boogeyman is scaring them. That's what's going on. They're all running away or laughing or whatever, however they're responding. But yeah, he just ate some worms. So now it's DIY. Oh, they lifted it off. Now this is the Boogeyman. Ciampa's pissed off. Here, Jade and Bianca. Oh, they freaked out.
Oh, y'all at NXT, what's up, booze and chicks and booze?
Yep, and now he's out from under the table and he's standing. It is definitely the Boogeyman. Oh, what's he got? Oh, he's got Bianca. The Boogeyman pulled Bianca out, and now Bianca and Jade are kind of like celebrating a little bit with the Boogeyman. And now
what is going on? Because what you're saying sounds like a lot.
It was definitely wild for a second there. And now we got Javon Evans and Cedric Alexander. As I think we're back, you should probably be seeing them as well. Stupid Washington. Washington won. Stupid Bears.
Look, hey. Come on now. This is fine. Today's just a bad football day. We ain't gotta call out names and be extra with it. Okay. This is a Bears and Jaguar household. Down. Trey said yes. Oh my
God. Let's see. Did Bianca really just pick Boogeyman's nose?
Ew.
It did kind of look like that. Dolores says it's on all my socials. We beat you with a backup yet. Whatever. Yeah. I have no idea what Cedric said to Javon Evans, but they had a nice little chat backstage.
Salty. Okay. Are you surprised that Cedric Alexander resigned? I am surprised that he resigned. I am. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It feels like it's been a long time since he's had anything really significant to do. I guess the Hurt Business was the last thing that he had anything really significant to do. And before that, it felt like a long time since he's done anything really significant. So you would think, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
If you're getting paid enough money and you're okay with whatever, then it is what it is. But like, I would think you're a wrestler because you actually want to wrestle. And if you have an opportunity to go somewhere else and maybe take a few dollars less, but actually get the chance to wrestle, to me, that would seem to me to be what you do. But at the same time, it's not me. It's not my life. And obviously Shelton or Cedric's happy with whatever they got going on in WWE that he's doing. So,
But you know what? I just realized why. Swole is
why?
his wife.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense now.
Big Swole is his wife. Yep. Don't worry about it, big boy. I got you. Yep. You can't
That makes
You
more
can't betray the
sense.
wife.
So on our NXT screen at the moment is Bully Ray.
Oh, because they're doing the 23rd,
Yes.
2300. It's a 23rd.
Next week's episode of NXT will be in the House of ECW, the 2300 arena, whatever it is, where ECW filmed most of their shows, or all of their shows for the most part. They're bringing Bubba Ray in for nostalgia.
It's like if we're gonna hype up this whole ECW, let's, just in case the kids don't know why it's so important, let's little flashbacks, little remembrance. If you like this guy, this will be nice. This is why it's so nice.
Yeah, we said so. The Browns beat the Ravens. Yes, they did, thankfully, which was nice.
Right.
It would have been really nice if whatchamacallit could have beat the Raiders could have beat the Chiefs. But
it
is what it is, I guess.
Bruh. Stop throwing interceptions, bruh.
It would have been nice if Chicago would have beat Washington for me.
But, hey, okay? I'm pretty sure they wanted to as well. Stuff happens. It's fine.
Because Washington's in my division and I need them to lose all the time. Just like the Eagles and the Giants. As long as the Eagles, the Giants, and the Washington Commanders lose every week, I'm happy. Well, I mean, the Cowboys still have to win, but
yeah, but either what, like all things help, and
right.
But like at this point in time, we're not making to the play. Even though my division is trash, that boy on the Texans is not making it any easier. We're not making it.
Yeah. No, I think Jacksonville needs to, at the risk of getting too far into football when we're watching a wrestling pay-per-view, Jacksonville needs to do something. I hate to say it because I don't necessarily have a problem per se with Trevor Lawrence, but I feel like the Trevor Lawrence experiment should be done almost. I mean, I think it's time to maybe move on. He's not terrible. There's not anything terrible, but he's not what I don't think he's special. Let's put it that way. And I think you've always got to be looking and striving to find that special person.
Oh, yeah. And more so, you definitely don't pay people. I'm trying not to use your words. You definitely don't pay people right after the rookie season. Can he at least give us 2 playoffs? All right, now he's worth it. It's 1 playoff, or we didn't even make it because your double highs. Yeah, it's fine.
Right. Yes, unfortunately, the Commanders are doing very well, and C.J. Stroud is definitely incredible.
Oh yeah,
all those things are true.
I keep saying it. It's like, how do I get to be a manager? Because evidently managers make dumb high decisions for a good number of times before they get fired. I just need to make a chunk of money, then you can fire me. Because, no offense, I'm not going to say Trevor Lawrence sucks, but if you look back on the playoff season, he was throwing to Calvin Ridley. So why would you get rid of his number 1 target to give him more money? That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
It doesn't. It does not.
All right, let's just party start. Why are we looking? Oh, I'm looking at nose of this freaking Rich Holland, bruh. Stop sniffing.
Right.
Stop sniffing smoke and just start the match. Oh, it's like you transported me. This is entrance. Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's a Titantron. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a little more sense. I thought it was literally just the camera just had a picture of his, like, it was like, yeah. But that makes a little more sense, I guess. Here comes
Now,
Ridge Holland.
now I'll say this. Don't like the guy, but his first entrance where he was like a freaking what you call it? I'm gonna say Jack Sparrow, John the Ripper, Jack the Ripper English, where he just had a billy club and had the hat coming out slowly. I like that. That actually worked.
Yeah, that felt authentic for him. This, I don't know what this is.
What in the Aztec warrior mask did you have on?
Right? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
Like we low key getting real close to the Gimp mask. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The Gimp mask, that freaking Karrion Kross wore his debut match. I'm just saying. It's kind of cool. It's not as bad because you don't have the chain on your chest. That's the only thing saving you. I wonder, like, and this is just a kid in me. When they do, like, not even NXT, when they just do pay-per-views and they have the big setup on the ramps and stuff, you can't tell me they don't take pictures. Like
right?
WrestleMania 36 and 37, they had the big when they were in Tampa with the big power boat. It's like you can't tell. I'm getting on the power boat and I'm snapping shots of the power boat.
I agree. These guys are there having fun and a good time, and I would imagine that they're taking advantage of all that stuff. Like, Andre Chase coming to the ring. The first superstar to put their opponent in an ambulance and close the doors gets the victory in this ambulance match.
Andre Chase with the Chucky sweater. What?
Oh, I just now saw the way that the Washington game ended.
What happened to my dad? Okay, what happened to my dad? My dad texted me and said, "Did you see this crap?"
So it was over. So basically, the game's over. They got one last play, and Jaden Daniels runs around, almost gets sacked a couple times, finally holds the ball long enough, heaves a Hail Mary. It gets knocked up in the air and lands right in the arms of a Washington wide receiver in the end zone for the win with no time on the clock. Final play of the game. Like a 60, 70-yard Hail Mary. I mean, he threw the ball from almost the other side of the field, it looked like.
Oh,
right? And you know
like
the defense thought they were good, too, because the ball went up in the air, and they thought, oh, shit, we batted it away. And then all of a sudden, dude, there was one Washington receiver in the end zone behind the pack of people, and it just got tipped right to him. Right?
Wow.
Wild. Wild, wild, wild.
That hurts.
Yeah, if you're Chicago, that hurts bad for sure.
Oh no, my dad literally texted me, "Did you see that crap?" I'm like, so the last time I saw it, it was a blowout. It's 16-38. So I didn't know they came back and it was that close. saying that it's just that freaking night, I guess.
Niners coming to the tunnel right now. The game's getting ready to start, it looks like here. Rich Holland's got Andre Chase. He just smashed him into the ambulance. That looks more like a hearse. It's like an old-fashioned ambulance.
I actually thought it was the Ghostbuster truck. That's what I thought it was.
I agree. That's exactly what it looks like. Rich Holland pulled the gurney out, got the stretcher out and up. Going back to Andre Chase. Oh, stuck Andre Chase in the ambulance.
Woo!
But Andre Chase is keeping the door open with his feet. Remember, you got to throw him. You got to put him in the ambulance and close the door.
Here
So Andre
comes.
Chase was able to fight his way out. Andre Chase with the fire extinguisher out of the back of the ambulance.
Yes.
All over Rich Holland. Third time. Now he's going to blast him with the... Oh, now he hits him with the canister. We appear to be at commercial again. I don't know. I'm not sure what this is that I'm watching at the moment on... Oh, this... I see. I forgot. I'm sorry. Bear with me. I kept thinking I was looking at the wrestling and I was looking at the football. And it was showing a weird commercial. That was weird. I got distracted for a second there.
No, you better. I gotta get my room together. Cause I'm like, I have a TV. I could put it in my room, but I'm just not doing it right now.
Hassan says he's rooting for Andre Chase.
Chase you.
Sammy Joe says Fred Warner and George Kittle versus Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb. It should be good. He says, let's fucking go. Should be. Hopefully, it's at least a competitive game.
Right. It should be, you know.
I mean, in theory, hopefully.
Like that really be like in the worst of my knees, pissing me off because like some games on paper and it's a blowout. I'm like, what's it? And then it's a prime time game, so you can't change it to anything else. It's just the only game I saw.
Right. Oh, Rich Holland charging into the corner with the big avalanche on, like clothesline on Andre Chase, and then a big belly to belly suplex. Sizing him up for something in the corner. Another big kind of splash clothesline in the corner. Got Andre Chase up. The delayed suplex. Oh, and then he shifts it over for a big power slam. Right now, Rich Holland is in control of this match. Ridge going outside, going down to the ring apron. What is he going to get? It looks like he's looking for something specific. Oh, kendo sticks. Ridge Holland has produced the kendo sticks.
Let's go.
Oh, one to the back of Andre Chase. Started off. Oh, Andre Chase trying to fight his way out. Ridge Holland hits him again with the kendo stick.
What is it? Oh Lord, it's a crowd chanting BS. Oh gosh.
Yeah, my volume's out, so I can't hear it. But yeah, it wouldn't. This feels like this might be a short pay-per-view. After this match, there's only two. After this, there's only two more matches.
Well,
and I can't imagine it's going to be an hour and a half.
That is a proper takeover. I'm sorry, I'm still calling them takeovers. I don't care.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Roughly 2.5 hours or so. 2.5 hours. Yes.
Yeah.
That is true. You are correct.
And I can appreciate that. They're like, hey, we're NXT Sunday. We know we don't have you on to just spam for 3 hours.
Yeah, and especially this time of year during football season.
Oh yeah.
For the longest time, I was very bitter about WWE, especially when they were really the only wrestling company that I was watching before AEW and whatever. When they started to move pay-per-views to Saturday night and stuff, and then AEW did it and all that stuff, and now it's fine. I've gotten used to it. For the longest time, I hated it. But in hindsight, like, to the idea that you're going to try to compete ever with the wrestling show against the NFL, on a Sunday is a dumb idea. If it's not wrestling season, Sundays are fine. Although, it's like I said, it took me a while to get used to it. Now I kind of like Saturdays when they're on Saturdays because you still have Sunday to whatever, to not have to.
I'm still up in the air, just more so I like the reviews. I'm like, okay, but Sunday morning I can't watch the reviews. But like you said, on the flip side, Sunday mornings I can definitely take a nap in the afternoon. Mondays is work.
Yeah. Oh, Ridge! It looks like Ridge is pulling up the mat outside the ring. I'll be right back. 1 second.
2. Hey, boys and girls. All right. Oh, Chase U with a back body drop to Ridge into the exposed floor. Even though it's black, so how exposed is it? All right, Chase. I'm gonna say Chase U. Andre Chase has the stretcher. I think he's gonna just try to straight up. When in doubt, just ghetto smack. Use anything. I'm just gonna push the stretcher to your face and see if that works.
What up? What up? What up? CM says, I'm only here to say hey. Hey.
How's the fam bam yesterday?
What's up?
When did they leave? When did your family leave yesterday?
And Sammy says, Raiders had the ball at the 5-yard line, and the Chiefs defense said, "You shall not pass." Yeah, we're not going to do this. I'm not going to post. I'm not putting up any more. No more pro Chiefs comments. Anything pro Chiefs is staying in the comments, not put up on the screen.
Don't nobody care. Although I was very surprised because they said Travis Kelce scored a touchdown, his first touchdown. I'm like, wait, hold up, that can't be right. This boy hasn't scored a touchdown this whole season. What's going on? That doesn't seem right?
Yeah.
That was insane when I heard that.
Like, I've never really felt one way or the other about the Chiefs until they got Mahomes and started winning. And now that they've won 2 Super Bowls in a row and about to win a third, or at least it looks like they're poised to be in a position to win the third, now I'm bitter. Now I don't like them.
It never ceases to amaze me. For some reason, they need that Patriot team where they always go to Super Bowl. You don't. But that's crazy because another thing. It's crazy because what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. I hate when that happens. Give me a minute. I'm gonna bring it back. Hold up. Yeah, on Friday night, they were talking about Travis Kelce. I thought Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, not say debuted the same year, but they had more years together than apart. And so when Lord Jesus, brain fart, just ate an apple. when Sammy Joe said that he and Rob was only a 3 years difference of debuting. I'm like, hold up, that is you are lying to me. I did not think Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce been in the league from that. I did not. I would have got that question wrong on Jeopardy. I'm like, really?
Yeah, he's been in the league for quite a while, actually.
Like, it's all about who your teammates are. Like, now you got 3 rings. You can retire Boo Boo if you want to. Oh, trying to put him in the ambulance. Fight it, Chase. Where's Thea? Help your dude.
Yep, Andre Chase on the stretcher. Ridge Holland pulling the stretcher up towards the ambulance. It looks like he's set to put him in the back of the ambulance. Yeah, where's Riley Osborne or Duke Hudson or Thea Hale? Like,
oh, I hear cheering. I don't think it's for the pumpkin.
Tried to push him in the back, but he fell. Now Ridge Holland's back over him, punching him in the head.
Oh shoot! What y'all cheering so hard for? No offense, Chase. You just got up and hit him with the stretcher. Yes, he's on top, but that's not really a. Oh my God! Right. Yay, moment!
Right.
Oh shoot!
Okay, you're a little ahead of me because I just seen the stretcher spot.
Okay, I'm gonna for a little bit.
Andre has the pumpkin and just threw it in Ridge's face. Now Andre just climbed. It looks like he's on top of the ambulance. He's got his hands up to the crowd. And I assume he's going to do something off the... Oh, he dropped an elbow or did something off the top of the ambulance onto Ridge Holland.
Yeah.
I missed exactly if it was an elbow or what it was, but...
It wasn't anything fancy. It definitely wasn't anything fancy.
Oh, Andre Chase putting Ridge Holland in the trunk. Or the ambulance trying to close the door.
Oh, God!
Ridge using his hand to keep the door open. Andre going in, trying to punch him. Oh, he's got his eye. Ridge grabbed his eye from inside the back of the ambulance while Andre Chase was trying to close the door on him using his back. Ridge reached around and gouged out his eyeball. Now Ridge uses the ambulance door. Oh, we're gonna get a monkey flip onto the bottom of the ambulance door.
Okay. It didn't look. I thought it was gonna be worse than that. I just thought it was gonna be worse than that.
Right.
Oh, hammerlock TDT.
Yeah, Sammy Joe says Gronk is only 6 months older than Kelsey. Yep. What I think is interesting, and I could be wrong, but I do believe that Jason is actually younger than Travis, but he looks older. I could be wrong. I'd have to Google it, but I swear I heard somewhere that Jason was actually younger than Travis. But I think he looks older.
That can't, Lord have mercy, that can't be. That can't, no offense. If it is not, you look good. But if it is, how?
That's funny.
And okay, realistically, he was a defensive. He needed more meat on your stomach before, you need some meat on the bones to hit people. So I kind of get it. And Travis is a cornerback. He needs to run fast. So maybe that was why. But that can't be true. That can't be true.
Oh, so I was wrong. My wife says Jason actually is older by 23 months. So
okay. But wait, hold up. By only a year though? Only 2 years?
Yeah, almost 2 years. Yeah, almost 2 years older. That still doesn't.
Yeah.
Ridge put Andre Chase in the ambulance and closed the door. Is it over? Yep.
He won.
All right.
Whatever.
Ridge Holland picking up the win.
Boo.
We got 2 more matches left on the card. We got Kalani Jordan versus whoever it's going to be from Fatal Influence for the NXT Women's North American title. And then our main event, Trick Williams versus Ethan Page. So if you're with us, we appreciate you choosing Workhorse Wrestling Network for your watch along. You know you got a lot of options, so we truly appreciate you being here with us. If you're new, not subscribed, hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Hit the like button on this video. Hit that bell on the YouTube channel to be notified. That's the best way to make sure that you get a notification every time we put something up on the YouTube channel. And the football game is underway. Cowboys have the ball first on offense, with a handoff to perhaps the worst running back in the NFL at the moment, Zeke Elliott.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's
like
terrible.
I said, it's like we're talking about this about wrestlers, but still, it's crazy how you can be good one year and literally feel like you fell off for whatever reason. Like that year when it was Dak and it was Elliott and it was Cooper and y'all was getting like, so what happened?
Right? No doubt.
Did someone? Well, I mean, he did get hurt, but you didn't think it'd be that bad,
right? We don't talk about what happened there because then we're gonna have to hear from Dolores. Because yeah, we're not gonna say why. That dumb team in Green Bay.
Look. I don't hate Green Bay, but you want to get some babies, so I'm mad right now. I am mad. No, but it was crazy. My friend went to the game, and she was like, "You want to go?" Because she remembered I was a team, a fan. I was like, "Yeah, I don't think y'all realize I was a fan of Green Bay because it was too many people I liked on the team. None of them people there no more. So I don't. It's like I don't have no loyalty to any of those people anymore. Like all of my favorite players are gone. So again, ain't no ill will, but I don't like y'all like that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. We're getting a highlight from SmackDown. Liv Morgan. And then the winning Money in the Bank, winning the title. Now her and Raquel.
There was no Slim Jim.
Her feud with Rhea. Oh, you got a Slim Jim commercial where I'm getting a video package of Liv and Rhea's feud? Yeah.
Yep. And this is what we're talking about. Like in the 90s, y'all was everywhere. Why? Like, I'm not sure how I would feel if I just saw like Bianca randomly popping up on a McDonald's commercial. But it's like literally, that literally is how wrestling got over in the 90s. You saw them everywhere.
Right? Agreed. It definitely helped them cross over to a lot of mainstream areas that they weren't. I mean,
oh, those definitely.
It feels like WWE did it, was successful with it, and then decided, okay, we're successful enough now as we want to be, and kind of went away from it again. They still do product placement, and obviously have sponsors for matches and stuff and all those kind of things, but it's definitely different than it was in the Attitude Era in the 90s and the, you know.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy because I think I'm having, they're calling it Mandela syndrome, where you think something happened, but it didn't happen. And so I'm pretty sure Eddie Guerrero and them, I'm pretty sure they were in the commercial with Kurt. I'm pretty sure in the commercial out there with Eddie Guerrero or Kurt Angle back in 2003, 2004. And I'm like, you can't tell me they didn't do something for a special brand that wasn't WWE.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I can't imagine they didn't. I mean,
right?
almost all WWE stars around that time were doing something. At least it felt like. So I can get my mouse to work properly.
Oh, okay.
One,
Training
you
session
hunky
with
doodoo.
Axiom and Nathan
Progress.
Frazier. I wanted to say Felix so bad. I don't know why.
Felix, Nathan Felix.
It felt right though. It felt right.
I believe it's Jeremy Hall. I want to make sure I get credit right. On 411 Mania, who does the NXT review. I believe it's him where I first saw the name Fraxium. Which I think is funny. It's definitely not their formal name, but I think it's funny.
Right.
So they're having a conversation in the ring, or in the training ring.
Right.
Don't know what Axiom's saying to him, but I do love this idea that a lot of these guys that wear masks wear them just all the time in their regular. He's out here in just a hoodie and jeans, and he just got his mask on. Like
the mask goes on first, then everything else.
I just came from the grocery store and had the mask on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
cool, I guess. Like, Sarah backstage with Ava. So don't get me wrong. She's doing a wonderful job. I think Ava is great as the GM on NXT. Is she ever going to get back into the ring and actually wrestle and be a superstar or no?
I don't know. And I say it like that because it really is a matter of what she wants to do. Right?
Yeah.
I keep going back to Brandy Rhodes. She was like, people don't get it. I was actually trained to be a wrestler before I was an announcer. And someone got sick and I filled in and they were like, oh, you're good at this. And they just and I never went back. But like I wanted to be a wrestler though. So it's like
yeah.
Like she's in NXT, so sorry. It's not like you're on the main roster being a manager or a official, whatever they call it now these days. Yeah. So there is still time. So I just it really is a matter of now's the time if you want to go back in the ring. Before you go on the main roster, you gotta talk to somebody and say, hey, I do want a match.
You know, and don't get me wrong, like I have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Like she may still be wanting to be a wrestler and training every day, but all the training in the world doesn't give you the same experience as being in the big matches in the moment and getting those reps under the lights in front of the fans, which right now she's not getting any of that because all she's doing is being the authority figure on NXT. So, you know, even if she's whatever, I mean, even if she's training backstage and still wants to be a wrestler, she's losing valuable time. And I'm not saying she's young or she's old or any of that, but it's still valuable time that you're giving up to do this other thing. So, I don't know. I mean, again, don't get me wrong. If WWE came to me and said, we want to pay you a bunch of money to just be an authority figure or general manager, not take any bumps, not do that, and you still get to be on TV, I would jump at it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand at the same time, if your dream is to be a wrestler, I would think that's what you still want to do. So.
It's crazy. Ain't nobody want to see your butt. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's funny.
Like, what kind of you just go prop your butt? Like, what kind of in-ring entrance is that?
That's funny. So the Cowboys had to punt on their first drive, and now the Niners are moving.
That was a long drive, wasn't it?
I mean, they had like 2 first downs, and they had to punt. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay, I guess, for an opening drive. I mean, I don't like having a punt ever, but that was a nice pass to Debo. Fuck.
All right, here comes Kalani. doing her little mini J pose. Okay, cool,
Right.
cool.
I mean, of all the women that are kind of in this mid-card NXT vortex, I think I do like Kalani Jordan, a little bit more than the rest of them. I think she has a lot of upside and potential. I can see the potential.
It literally is. I need you to show me. No, sorry to say this. A better personality. You have the in-ring skills. You're already ready. But it looks like this crop of 2003, 2004 girls. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. Yay, we're cute.
Right.
Like only a few stood out, and it's like no.
I hear you. Come on, Cowboys. Go defense. All right.
All right.
Kalani Jordan.
Nice little arm lockups.
Kalani Jordan with the holding the arm. Oh, it's a big kick from Kalani. No. I don't know, cool little. Oh, nice drop kick from Kalani Jordan. It's Jasmine Nix, right? It's not Fallon Henley. Definitely not Jane.
Oh no,
Jane.
it's not Fallon.
It's
No,
Nix.
it's not Fallon Henley. No,
it's Jasmine Nix. That's what I thought.
Yes.
Kalani with the big cross body one. Jasmine Nix kicks out after one.
Hey, look at her hair, bro.
The Niners are about to kick a field goal or go for a field goal here. A 50-yard field goal attempt, it looks like. Miss it. Right down the middle. That was good. That could have been good from 70. Holy shit. That was literally right down the middle and a nice big kick. Niners draw first blood, 3-0.
Dang, that was fast too.
Jasmine Nix with the big kind of knee kick to Kalani Jordan for the pin. One. Kalani kicks out at one.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Jasmine with
Me personally,
some strong punches.
I think Jasmine has the most potential of the three people in Fatal Influence. I'm not the biggest fan, but I think she has the most upside and potential.
Like again, being very transparent is the first time I'm seeing old girl, but I like what I'm seeing though.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like when is the light bulb turn on. Cause like no offense to Becky before she was a Four Horsemen, she was a freaking leprechaun in NXT. It's like no, this is
not good. No disrespect to these women at all, and congratulations on the women for being the second to last match. But I think that this is a mistake. I think this match should have gone in the place of the Julia match. I don't know how you have Julia, Stephanie, and Roxanne and put them on before these two. Kalani Jordan hits the 450 off the top rope for the 1, 2, 3 in a pretty quick, decisive win. As Kalani Jordan retains her North American Championship.
Are they doing a gauntlet match? Or she
weren't?
challenging all three?
I don't think so. Oh,
Well,
maybe they are. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, because
Now Alan Henley's out, so that must be why. Okay, that makes sense. That explains why match ended quickly with Jasmine Nix.
Like, cool.
Spinning corkscrew the plancha over the top for Kalani Jordan onto Fallon Henley.
Look who's been watching that young me.
Right? You would think it would behoove us, especially me as a person that watches NXT every week, to know the stipulations of the match that we're watching, but clearly I can't get it together that much, so I apologize, people. But
no, wait, I'm not sure, but I think this might have been what Little Pebble was talking about before the match started, where they were trying to choose one and they ended up with 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure because my phone was down too. My phone volume was down too. I think that's what happened. Okay, jump kick to the face. That's new.
Cowboys have the ball again. Let's see if they can do anything better this time on offense. Fuckers. Allegedly.
Oh, Kalani's hung up.
Uh-huh.
Jesse putting the boots to the face.
Hassan says, Sammy Joe says kickers have gotten too good.
Okay.
Hassan says she's voting for Kalani Jordan. Sammy Joe says, I think she used to be a soccer player. Kalani Jordan or Jasmine Nix? Who are we talking about? I think he's talking about Kalani Jordan, but that could be wrong. All right, let's go Cowboys. Come on, Dakota. There we go. First down.
Ooh, okay, knee to the face.
Ooh, big knee to the face. 1, 2, Kalani Jordan kicks out. Let's see, we got in the comments. No, Jasmine Nix. He's talking about Jasmine Nix. He said I think she used to be a soccer player, so.
That's interesting. Because usually they get like football player. Well, she's a woman, so
right.
It would be dancers or models. Last Legend was actually a college basketball star, but rarely soccer players.
Interesting. I mean, it does make some sense. If you're an athlete, that this is, I mean, it's definitely an athletic endeavor, and if you're athletic, this is definitely something that could be well within your wheelhouse, professional wrestling, I mean, so.
Oh, no, I'm not sure who said it, but they're like, if you try to equate the stamina you need for wrestling, the closest sport was probably basketball. But everything else is like, bro, you need to get on that treadmill. So soccer player, I can probably see, you're just running around for on minutes and minutes. Like, she can take it.
Yeah, the cardio for soccer players is good. So 1, 2, 3. Kalani Jordan gets the pin on Fallon Henley to take out the second member of Fatal Influence, and I'm assuming now we will get JC Jane as the fight up. Fallon Henley. Oh no, that's JC Jane. Yep, out of nowhere. Who's that?
Yep. Here.
Oh no, wait. Okay, wait a second. I'm confused.
Oh no! So Kalani won, but JC Jane took a cheap shot because I guess if she can't win, she wants her teammate to win. So here comes Fallon just running down like he's the freaking Royal Rumble number.
Okay. Yes. 49ers with the interception. Well, I guess I need to pay better attention, I guess, to what I'm watching. My eyesight, I guess, is just terrible. Soccer players are good at pretending to be hurt. There is that. Because for some reason, I thought the second woman in the ring was Fallon Henley, and clearly it wasn't. It must have been Jason Jane. Because this is now Fallon Henley, the third person. So
Yes.
I guess I was watching it thinking that was Fallon Henley the second time. But then when I saw the final, like, she got pinned and then attacked her and they did the close up of the face, it was clearly JC Jane. And I thought, oh, she just appeared out of nowhere to, like, come in for the third spot because I thought it was Fallon that had just gotten pinned. But then here comes Fallon Henley from the top of the ramp. I was like, clearly I'm not, my eyesight is fucked up. Let's put it that way.
But to be clear, it's Fallon Henley and Kalani Jordan in the ring right now.
It is. Kalani Jordan has already pinned Jasmine Nix and JC Jane.
Yes.
Kalani Jordan appears to be the final hurdle. 1, 2, close pinfall for Fallon Henley as Kalani Jordan kicks out. She has to be tired now. She's essentially wrestled 3 women. I mean, it to be fair, I mean, by the time it's all said and done, it'll be the length of one, good women's match. But
right.
At the same time, it is still 3 different women that all have different styles and different,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Counter. Kalani with the leg over the head and then dropped her down on her back or back of her head.
I like it.
Yeah. That was a nice little back and forth counter action. I'm a little surprised that Fallon Henley is the last one out because I thought that JC Jane was kind of the leader of the group and that she would be kind of the final boss. But clearly they decided that Fallon Henley should be the third person. So Lonnie Jordan has Fallon Henley up. Oh, Fallon counters, works herself off.
Okay.
Fallon
She missed,
kick. Yep, she missed. Kalani Jordan countering. Oh, double clotheslines.
Double
Both women taking each other out. See that North American title looks better than the men's. That the white one with the women's looks better than the men's.
Like, look, I get you trying to do something new, but a full red strap, it looks almost like the Fiend belt. And no offense, but the Fiend belt was really gimmicky looking. I did not like that belt whatsoever.
And not that it matters. I mean, it is what it is. It's it's not a commentary on anything, but a lot of times, unless it's like a super bright, vibrant, like candy apple or, very heavy, deep, rich red, it doesn't necessarily look pink, but it looks like almost like oxidized red. It looks like it's faded and old almost. Like it doesn't look sharp and clean and crisp. Like
a worn out red.
Right, exactly.
Now, like I said, you don't have to do the whole strap red, but maybe like if you want to do like an accent by the gold belt, that probably would work way more than Oh, I just realized. Side note. So Jey Uso lost the Intercontinental Championship. Is the blue not going to be on the belt anymore?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because that blue made that belt pop. Like that blue was like the freaking key to the unanswered question of, okay, now this belt looks so good.
And don't get me wrong, like I understand, WWE is a multi-billion-dollar company, right? So you can afford to make as many title belts as you want. At the same time, it sure seems like a waste of money to make a big title belt like that for Jey Uso to have it for 1 month. Now, if he gets to keep it and take it home and put it away and that's his belt forever, and they do something different, then that's one thing. But if they're going to actually if he doesn't get it and they just go to a different belt, what the fuck are you going to do with that belt then? It was just around for a month and that's it. It just goes away. That seems like a lot. That seems like doing a whole lot for just 1 month.
Yeah, like no offense, but that I would definitely vote to keep the blue. Yes, you did it for Jey Uso, but it is reminiscent of the old '90s belt where it was blue for the world. Hey, bro, that should be in the back. Why are all these people popping up? Oh, girl, it's
Hold on. So Fallon got her legs up. Fallon with the knee. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Fallon Henley gets the win, and Fallon Henley is your new North American Women's Champion. Boo!
boo,
Boo!
boo, boo,
Boo! I don't like that at all.
boo,
And
boo.
I love how I love the heelish. Even though it took all three of them to beat her, they're still ecstatic about it. Like it took three of you essentially, and two of you did get beat. So slow down, stay in your lane, pump your brakes.
Yeah. Oh,
Stupid Jasmine Nix distracting the referee so Kalani Jordan didn't get the pin after she hit the
and here comes
yep.
Jessie Jane.
Yep. They don't waste any time, dude. I don't know about you, but like I subscribe to the Wrestling Observer's audio thing, FW Online or whatever it is, whatever they call it. And literally, she just got the pin, and I just got the notification. Breaking news: title change at NXT.
They don't do that.
NXT Halloween Havoc from the guys at Wrestling Observer.
Like, doggone it! Why? Why do you think I want to know that fast?
Uh-oh. What's going on here? Is that Zarya again?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
but she's not wearing her super cape anymore.
So, Fatal Influence is in the ring, and Zarya is now in the ring, and she is about to take out all with Fatal Influence. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, she's a big woman. Not big like big, but like Camille big, like Beth Phoenix big. Like
she reminds me of Beth Phoenix.
Yes. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw her. She reminds me of Beth Phoenix.
This could work. Just get the paint off of her eyes. Like, no offense, the paint on the eyes is too much. And you know what? Her outfit looks better out the cape. Don't let her come in with the cape either. Just let her come in with the leotard and get the stuff off her eyes.
Sammy says, I thought Fallon should have been the first champ. This should be where she loses it, not wins it. Yeah, I agree. I thought she should have been the first champ as well at the time. So nothing against Kalani Jordan. It felt like that's where the story was going. And it felt like they missed the boat at that moment. Even though I like Kalani Jordan better, it just at the time, Fallon Henley was the one that was poised. You'd been pushing her to get the win. So it does seem a little out of, but here we are nonetheless. Fallon Henley is your new NXT Women's North American Champion. And then Zarya came in and destroyed all of them. So, yeah, she definitely has that Beth Phoenix look. She looks like Beth Phoenix.
Oh, most definitely. Okay, okay. I like her out the little vampire cape. Don't let her wear that no more. Just saying. We try to make stars. Let her do it herself.
Come on, defense. Oh, was that almost an interception? Oh, you got to make that play. If it's you in the hands, you got to catch the ball. God damn it!
Yeah. So.
All right, we are 4 matches down, and what seems to be this 5-card NXT PLE or Halloween Havoc PLE. So I think we have 1 match left. Ethan Page versus Trick Williams for the NXT World Championship. Right now we're getting a recap of what is this? Okay. They're showing like I don't know. 10 moments of NXT. I'm not sure. This whole year? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Again, I'm watching basic commercials.
Right. Yeah, they're giving us I don't know. It's a countdown from 10 to 1, and I guess it must be the best 10 moments of NXT women throughout the year, because it seems to be all women.
So, answer me this, because it says episode 2300. Now, I was not watching NXT when it was on WWE Network. But
right.
Is that right though? Because wow.
I mean, they've been around. I mean, well, let's think about this. So, I mean, when did Tough Enough start? I mean, whenever Tough Enough started is essentially when NXT started, right? And it had to be 2010 now or 12. I mean, when did NXT first come around? I mean, I don't.
So this was definitely before. So Jinder Mahal and Seth Rollins was the first thing, and this was before Jinder Mahal got called up. So,
Let me Google it. I'm gonna Google NXT and see when it actually started. Let's see.
Yeah, baseline scenario. We know that the Shield debuted 2013 Royal Rumble to attack Rock when it was Rock to CM Punk. So it was definitely over 10 years ago, which is insane. So, okay, do the math real quick. Let's say you do one episode a week, and 52 weeks in a year, 10 years. So that's only 520 if you're just rounding it off. And again, so what? Were they doing double shows a week? I'm not sure. Are we also counting takeovers in this number?
So also known so NXT according to Wikipedia, it says they've been on 18 seasons for 757 episodes. But this is 2,300 shows. So that's got to include takeovers. It's got to include everything that they've done separate from just the NXT weekly episodic show. But this says that it was also known as NXT Redemption in 2011-12. So I guess it must have gone. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to read here a little bit about what it says. Let's see.
And then also, are we tying in the time when it was a game show and the first time the Miz and Bryan Danielson were together? Yeah.
So NXT initially debuted in 2010 as a seasonal show, which was presented as a hybrid between WWE's scripted live event and reality television, in which talent from the then developed territory FCW participated in a competition to become WWE's breakout star with the help of mentors from Raw and SmackDown. 5 seasons of this iteration were broadcast, with Wade Barrett, Kaval, Caitlin, and Johnny Curtis as winners. In June of 2012, WWE ended the seasonal competition format and opted to revamp the show as a developmental wrestling program, replacing FCW and NXT became the flagship television show of the NXT brand. And so technically 2014 or 2012, I guess, is when the official NXT started, or became not just a game show. Let's put it that way.
So I think they're definitely going to patch on the times when it was what was the name? Wasn't the core, the Nexus. So I think they're definitely going to tie in those years. So you tie in those years, I can definitely see it being up to 2,300, and rightfully so. Because say what you will about it, it was entertaining. I do remember some of those episodes. So we can't just discard them because we're 100% right or not.
right, sure.
All right.
On the Cowboys, sweet.
Yep. Again, here's Bully Ray and Dude, I'm pretty sure was ECW commentator or interviewer, talking about NXT 2,300 going to be in the old ECW arena.
Yes, ma'am. Why is it not playing? Play. Is that Rich is out here talking? Is that Rich out here talking shit to Bully Ray?
Oh, not yep. He just came in the view for me. Yep. Young your head off for what reason? Take a chill pill or less steroids, sir.
I don't know what Bully Ray said, but knowing Bully Ray, he probably said something smart ass, I'm sure.
I'm not sure because it feels like they're having a conversation and Rich just came into view. Maybe
Right.
they're talking about how he won or something like that. Who knows?
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Jay. There we go. Right. First down. He fumbled the ball. Did he fumble the ball? No. Oh, he did. First down, but the Cowboys got it back. Woo. Jeez Louise. Don't be coughing up the football, goddammit.
Bruh, it was so much coming off the football this afternoon. It was just like, what are we doing? What are y'all teaching these new recruits? Why are y'all freaking fumbling and throwing interceptions and stuff?
They're showing us the whole set. There's now a spider on top of the ambulance.
Okay, so I'm still getting like they're still like, sir, it's over. Okay, now I'm on the flow.
Booker's about to. Oh, he's standing next to the wheel. I don't know.
Sir.
Oh shit.
Oh, so the next match is the Devil's Playground. I guess this is the devil. All of this
Right.
may or may not be used. A swing, a pumpkin, a spider.
Tatum Paxley just came out of the trunk that I guess Wendy Chu put her in on Tuesday night.
Okay, I'm not live. Wait, there we go. Oh, nope.
Now Tatum's spinning the wheel.
Okay, interesting.
And where will it land?
Oh,
On
shoot!
a casket match.
We haven't had those in a minute.
Ethan Williams will be a casket match.
I'm not sure about you, but yeah, I haven't seen one of those in your.
It feels like it's been a minute. I'm trying to think. Darby. Well, Darby just had one not too long ago, right? Wasn't it Darby and?
Yeah. So definitely, let me say in WWE, I haven't seen a casket match. Yeah,
it's definitely been a while.
And it is weird because even though a coffin match is essentially a casket match, I'm not sure why, but the whole wooden coffin on AEW it does make it just a little bit. I know I sound crazy, but just a little bit feel different.
Now we're getting the Ethan Page and Trick opening video package for their match. Well, it's Ethan Page, but.
Like, this is what happened for this feud, and it was Chicago, and I lost, and now I'm trying to get it back, and I'm gonna get it back at the Devil's Playground. And they don't think I'm this crazy, but I can be super crazy because I'm desperate and I want my title back. You don't know me, Trick Moves. You don't know me, homie. You think I don't have to been through trouble? I beat Pete Dunne. I beat the Ilya Dragunov. And I'm gonna walk you behind all up through those playground. Well, y'all spun that wheel. I was gonna see how I kept it up.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
It's just like you said, it's just a bunch of words.
Right? Just a bunch of words.
Even though this takeover, I'm sorry, I'm still calling it takeover, is going by very swimmingly. Wrap it up. This long behind promo video is not needed. Oh yeah.
My dad's lucky I'm a nice guy. Because my dad is a diehard Niners fan. So he just texted me and said, I'm recording the 49ers game because I'm watching the Warriors game. So don't say anything about the Niners game. Don't say anything about the game. And I should be a jerk and tell him what's going
How did that happen, sir?
on. Right? That's what he wants to know. I don't even know, honestly. Like,
At least I could explain to my dad why I was a Packer fan, and he should understand being a Bears fan. No, more so being a fantasy draft person. It was too many people I liked. But how did that work?
I mean, like, it's funny because I say, like, I never had a bad relationship with my dad in any way, shape, or form. It was like I liked him because he didn't, but at the same time, I guess I liked him because he didn't. I don't like. It's weird, like, because they're like his least favorite team, and they became my favorite team. It's weird, like, and I'm not like, it's not like, oh, I hate my dad or any of that kind of stuff. So that's why I did it. It just happened to work out that way. I don't know. I just saw him and I liked him, and it's just been that way. I don't know. Much to his dismay, it makes him miserable. And now I've done the ultimate, and I have a Dallas Cowboys tattoo. So, like, not only is it bad enough to have a tattoo, he's not really a tattoo person, but like, now I have a Cowboys tattoo on top of it. Like, he often says to me, I look at, when I see that stuff, I think to myself, what did I do wrong?
Oh my god! Now, like, it depends on who your daddy is, but having a rival team and watching football, it does make it way more fun. You can't tell me this make it way more fun.
Well, absolutely, for sure, 100%, absolutely. And Cowboys Niners is a huge rivalry, so.
Oh yeah. Okay, so is Tricks wrestling gear? Is he trying to be the Joker? Just tell me. I have gloves. Oh, he's trying. Oh, is he Booker T?
I guess so. Yeah, I think he's trying to be Booker, or he's paying homage to Booker. It looks like he's doing the kind of like a pseudo five time, whatever. Shaking the hand, Booker wave.
If you're gonna cosplay as Booker T, I think you need like the classic. Is Booker T is if you gonna eat King Booker. I need you to have King the dialogue in the row.
King Booker. King Booker.
What that trick?
Let's go. Get up the field. There you go. Keep moving first down. Keep them chains moving. Let's go. Ethan Page in the ring. Trick Williams in the ring. Let's get this party started.
All that talk. This better be a violent match. All that talk. I'm the devil, and you don't understand. It's blah 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 blah. Like this better be a violent match.
And bloody blah blah blah.
You better be breaking someone's fingers. Talking about you haven't met no one like me.
Blah blah blah.
I want to lose out blah blah blah. Oh, all right, okay. Off to a decent start. Let's go.
No Cowboys punching it here. We need a touchdown. Touchdown. Let's go. 6-3. Should be 7-3 if they can make the extra point. Cowboys with the Russian touchdown. Let's go. Oh. I found myself watching the football game, and I have to keep switching back to Halloween Havoc, and then I look over and I realize that I didn't switch back, and it's not even on the set at all. Ethan Page with the chair, smacking it into the mat, saying he's winding up to hit Trick.
It's like,
Trick
I got a chair.
Trick
I
says,
challenge you to a duel.
I have a chair
Cling!
too. About to have a chair off. Both chairs hit each other. Trick gets an upper hand, and Page has to drop his chair. And now Trick is using his chair to wear Ethan Page out. About 4 shots to the back. And Ethan Page bails out of the ring, and Trick stands tall with the chair in the ring. Now Trick going out after Ethan Page. Ethan Page trying to get away. Trick after him. Ooh, Ethan Page counters and rams Trick into the back first into the ring apron. Twice, 2 in a row. And now sends him into the ring. Well, he takes a break at ringside to talk shit to one of the announcers and grab a pumpkin.
Oh, because it's Halloween, so we need a
Of course. Oh, Ethan Page tried to hit him with the pumpkin. Trick counters, got him with the uppercut, and now Trick puts the pumpkin on Ethan Page's head, and now starts delivering right hands to the pumpkin, and then a big boot to the pumpkin.
Like, no, but isn't that her no hand? Because you were hitting a pumpkin.
I was just saying, pumpkins are hard. You're punching a pumpkin, like, you see, he only did it twice and then went to the kick. He's like, I'm not going to do that anymore. Ethan Page outside the ring, Trick out after him.
Like, it's kind of hard to get over these. Oh, Lord. Why is that ladder only one ring?
It is, right? It's broken or something. Yeah, that's weird.
He's like, I wonder that was a genuine expression. Like, hold up. What am I supposed to do with that?
All right. It's only half of a ladder. That was really weird. But he bounced Ethan Page's head off of it.
Right.
Trick sending Ethan Page over the guardrail. Now they're out in the crowd. Trick out after him. Ethan Page is in a seat at ringside, and Trick is hammering on him. Now they're both up. It looks like they're moving. Well, they're moving through the arena. I don't know if their ultimate goal is backstage or where they're going, but they're moving through the arena. Trick sends Ethan Page to the guardrail. Trick celebrating with the crowd.
What the hell? Like, this momentary paused on me. I'm like, come on. Trash can.
Trash can. Cowboys are up 7-3 and about to kick off to the Niners. What do you think of the new I know this is wrestling and we're not talking about football, but what do you think? I'm only asking because I'm watching it right now. What do you think of the new kickoff rules and the way that the kickoff happens?
So what are the new kickoff rules? I don't think I've ever seen it yet.
So the new kickoff is so now both teams, instead of the team that's kicking the ball lining up where the kicker lines up, they now both line up only 5 yards. Both teams line up 5 yards away from each other with the kicker way back so that they don't have time to run and get all the momentum and hit each other as fast as they used to. Because they used to come down, full field, running full force and blast into each other. Now they only have like 5 yards before they start hitting each other. So the idea is it's supposed to. And then they have some rules also about where the ball lands, like if you let it land, if it's within. Now a touchback, it comes out to the 30 instead of the 25. So they've definitely done some different things.
So, how I'm picturing it when you say it, like, out of all things of football, I really think people this is just me. I really think people get hurt based on the kickoff. Like, it's very rare you're like, oh, you got hurt in the kickoff because someone ran into you too fast. So I didn't think that needed adjusting. Like I you could have adjusted. You could have left that one alone. What about?
Whoo, that was just a touchdown for the Niners, but it gets called back for holding. Ethan Page with the broken ladder, just hammering what you call Trick Williams in the stomach with the broken ladder. Ooh, the Cowboys got lucky there because that was a big touchdown. They got called back for a hold. Yeah, I mean, regularly they've talked about they've been wanting to tweak and do something to the kickoff structure for a while because they've been saying that there's just too much field between the players and they get moving too fast, and by the time they have contact, they're moving so fast that there's so much potential for injury. So they've been wanting to shorten that up and find a way to make it less impactful and slow those guys up a little bit. And this seems to work okay. I mean,
here. Ooh, okay. Salvo slammed to the chair. That hurt. Like I said, I would again, like I haven't seen a kickoff yet, which is very weird. Kind of like I've been watching football, but I didn't even notice. Right. I guess I got to see the difference. Like, is there really a difference?
Right. And the fact that you watch it and don't notice it is really probably a good indicator, because even though in theory it is different and you should be noticing it, the fact that it's not making that big an impact on you shows that it seems to be working just in the flow. Otherwise, they would be making a big deal about, oh, it's not working, or there's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because like one of the biggest changes was crazy. You didn't think it would affect people that much. The kickoff, where they're like, if you go for a field goal, it's 35 yards instead of being closer, and it's like, well, it's only like 35 yards. And like it made a. I'm like, so y'all just can't kick because 35 yards doesn't seem that far away.
Right. 3rd and 7. Let's go, Cowboys. Hold him here. Hold him. Get off the field. Incomplete now. Or is it complete? Oh, first down. Damn it. All right.
I think a back body drop happened. I'm not sure.
Trick with the big right hand.
Yeah.
They're exchanging rights and lefts in the ring. Trick getting the upper hand here. 3 or 4 rights in a row. Whipping Ethan Page off the rope with that big, like, I don't know what to even call it, a heel kick, I guess? I don't know what they...
Like a spinning heel kick.
And then a big flapjack. Trick trying to, hit him with the flash in the corner, but Ethan Page out of the corner, counters, got Trick up in the... whatchamacallit, his finishing move, Ego's Edge, or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called, but
I think it's the Ego's Edge. Yeah.
2. Oh, Ethan Page gets his leg on the rope
after a big knee to the face by Trick.
Yeah, to keep this match going, to save his opportunity here to regain the title. As much as I like Ethan Page, I do think Trick should get the win here.
Right? No, like the flip-flop. I know we were flip-flopping in the Attitude Era, but I feel like they at least had it besides the tag team titles, and I legitimately don't know how fast they changed those. I think the World Heavyweight Championship and the Intercontinental ones, they're at least reigning for a month. They're at least reigning for a month before they put it on somebody. It's need
right? Yeah, no, I agree. Ethan Page, it looks like, has some bag full of, what is it, thumbtacks?
I wonder what it could be. Oh,
and it's thumbtack.
Isn't it? It looks like bolts.
It's glass. Or is that, I'm not sure what it is. I'm not totally sure. I don't think it's thumbtacks, actually, in hindsight.
I think, it looks like, it might be glass. Yeah.
Oh, he was going to try to... Oh. Trick just slammed Ethan Page onto the glass. Now it's all in Ethan Page's back. Trick trying to rally.
Ain't nobody scraped up. This ain't...
Right? I was just about to say, like, This has not been what I would call a devil's playground. Like, there hasn't been very much going on here. This has not been that wild. The glass is a little crazy. That's a cool little spot, and it being in Paige's back looks kind of wild. But for the most part, this hasn't really been that wild a match. It's been fairly mellow for a match like this, I would think.
Yeah. I'm like, you better be glad Darby's in AEW because everybody would be cut up by now. Times two.
Right? No doubt about that.
Ooh. Okay, announce table.
Cowboys getting off the field. Let's go. About to get it back. Forcing a punt. Debo dropped the ball over the middle. I mean, the pass is behind him, but. Ethan Page clearing up the announce table. Got Trick. Outside, he got him up. Looks like he's going for the ego's edge on the announce table.
Using the stairs.
Oh, shit, he's on top of the stairs. Holy. He killed Trick. Trick has to be dead. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Trick kicked out? Holy smokes.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Trick's mouth is busted.
The ego's edge off of the top of the stairs into a tape.
Yeah, show the
announce table. Through the announce table, sorry.
Yeah, and show the overhead shot, because the other shot sucked. They show the overhead shot.
Right. I can't believe Trick kicked out. He's being tended to, it looks like, by the medical training staff.
Oh, they don't back up. This is a championship match. Let me pin him, then you can check on him.
Let me pin him, and then you can check on him.
I ain't gonna say it's called a pet peeve, but no, you cannot be checking. You can be stopping the match because he's bleeding, especially in the blood in the mouth. It ain't like his arm is dislocated or something like that. His mouth is bloody. That's it.
Right?
Spit that out and outside. They always do that.
And it's a fucking casket match on a Halloween Havoc pay-per-view. Like, come on.
Oh, what's gonna happen there? Oh, shoot! You did not. Oh God, you did not get all of his back, you idiot, or you genius! Body slam to the back of the steel steps, but it really feels like his tailbone caught the edge of it.
Yes, it did look like that.
As someone, oh God. Okay, someone's but.
Dragging the stairs out to the middle of the ring. Right. Ethan has it up. Oh, he just smashed the stairs. Oh, he missed. He missed. Oh, basically a rock bottom from Trick Williams to Ethan Page onto the stairs.
That's what we're gonna call it. I'm not stressing my brain like that.
Trick has the stairs up. Ethan Page just kicked him in the junk. The low blow. Trick is down. Everything is legal in this casket match, I guess.
Oh, he just slapped me. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Ethan Page slapping Trick in the face.
I'm sorry. You think that's small potatoes after everything they've been through, but it really is a disgrace.
Ethan Page with the steps. And a low blow from Trick.
No DQ, boo boo. Oh, there we go. Slap back. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And then the slap receipt. And now Trick going for the stairs.
Oh, shoot.
And, oh, he smashed Ethan Page with the steps. Steel steps. Trick has the upper hand. And the big knee to his face. Trick floats over the pin. 1, 2. And was that 3? 1, 2, 3, it looks like. And Trick Williams gets the win in this kind of underwhelming main event.
We can't definitely
okay. Go ahead.
We can't compare it to a Darby Allin match or even an AEW match. So if you put it in the context of an NXT Halloween Havoc match, I'm not disappointed.
The match itself is fine. It just doesn't feel like it was enough for what it was supposed to be. And I thought they said a casket match. This didn't end in a casket.
Oh no. The casket match is for the chick that's in the box.
Oh.
Yeah, she's been the wheel into the casket match. Yeah. I guess we're going to do that on Tuesday, I guess.
Okay. I misunderstood. For some reason, I thought this match had just become a casket match. I was like, well, there's no casket. That's why this was just for a Devil's Playground match. They need to do more, even in a developmental setting. They still need to do more. There wasn't enough here. There's almost no blood. There was a tiny little blood, maybe in Trick's mouth or whatever. But other than that, and I know WWE doesn't really do blood like that. But and no offense to Trick, but that knee is not enough of a finishing move to be winning the match like that with just that move. Not in my opinion.
No, I definitely. Ew.
Is that Ridge? Ridge is in the ring now? Ridge is in the ring attacking Trick Williams?
He does not need to be in the main event. No.
Ethan Page now grabbing Ridge and yelling at him. So it looks like Ethan Page and Ridge might go at it. Or are they going to end up a group of some sort? They're going to become friends? Oh. Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if they're friends, but Ethan Page picked up Trick and threw him basically into the arms of Ridge Holland. Gave him like a guillotine DDT. And now he's going to do some more. Now it looks like, Ridge Holland's returning the favor by sending him Ridge by picking up Trick and throwing him to. Who is that?
Bully Ray.
Oh, Bully Ray. Bully Ray, yep. Bully Ray's in the ring, breaking it up, here to protect Trick Williams.
From getting double teamed. Like, okay, sure, I guess.
Ridge Holland and Ethan Page.
Sure. If that's what y'all want to do.
Bubba Ray Dudley in a WWE ring again?
You see? I am like the person I picked that was gonna be with Ethan to help him out. I know you don't want to make it obvious, but I did think that him and Sean Spears should have teamed up. So I'm like, Ridge Holland, boo, okay.
I mean, he's not Sean Spears. At the same time, it's not terrible. Did you get it? I didn't catch it. It's not. I mean, he does need somebody. Ridge needs something to do. He'll get the rub from being with Ethan Page. He'll get to learn a little from Ethan Page, which will be good. All those things. It's going to be very interesting to see if we're going to see Bubba again, or if this is just a one-off and that's it, or if he's actually going to do something. Because he has been in TNA, and the door has been open with TNA a little bit. So
yeah. If I had to guess, I think they're probably going to do maybe a tag team match at the 2300th episode in the ECW. They might do that if y'all really want to do something. Sure. Sure.
Here's the over. I mean, we're getting Nia Jax's video now. I think it's over.
I think it's
When I go over the little thing, it says 4 hours, and we're only at 3.5. But I don't think there's anything more happening. I think it's over.
Yeah, we'll stay until I guess my commercial's done. But I'm with you.
Just confirm, but I think it is over. So
yeah.
Trick is still your NXT World Champion, retaining his title.
was again cool. I'm cool with that.
It was an okay pay-per-view. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. There wasn't anything that was outrageously bad. But that being said, there also wasn't anything where I was like, "Oh shit, that was amazing!" Like
Right.
even the Julia match wasn't like, "Oh shit, this is amazing." It was good and solid, but there was nothing that was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." So,
Yeah.
middle of the road pay-per-view, C
Right.
plus. I guess I'd probably give it like C plus, B minus, somewhere right there. I mean,
If you don't like football, you're not watching the game on Sunday. This was a nice little 2 hours and 30 minutes. It
yeah.
was. I ain't gonna hold you. All right.
It did
I
move
want to.
fast. I like that it felt like it moved
Yes.
quick, which was nice.
Like we ain't got a lot of time. Just here for a good time.
And even though it was almost, I mean, 30 minutes really isn't that big a difference. It felt like the pacing was nice. It moved quick. It never felt like it slowed down, which is good.
Yes. So if like it feels compromising as hell, but what? No, I not Raw. If you just want to do 30 minutes more, you can do that. Like,
right? All right. So,
but yeah, we're done.
We are done. We are. I don't know what. I'm not sure why we're getting all these Nia Jax highlights. I'm not sure what they're doing after this, but it does appear that we are done. So, let's see. Let's do a little house cleaning, real quick. We will tell everybody. Let's do this first. Where did it go? Let's put this guy up. If you scan that QR code, that will take you to Linktree, and from Linktree, you can get to all of our social medias from one place, and you can interact with us everywhere that we are. We're everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. You can follow us on Twitch. Everywhere that there's social media, we are there. And in fact, I'll put up this little banner. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. It's this one. Sorry. That's all the social media places that you can find us at. I'll take the QR code down. You can see TikTok, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, Meta. I don't even know what Meta is. X. But we're there thanks to Dolores, who gets us everywhere. So, and then let's see. On Sundays, you can catch End of the Square Circle. Usually, we try to do it at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. It's myself and Sammy Joe playing WWE 2K24. At least that's what we've been doing. We are in the semifinals, finals of the Tap or Snap tournament, all submission tournament. The winner gets a shot at either the mid card title or the World Championship. So that's Sundays, usually 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. Then we are here on Tuesday nights for the cookout, where we all come together and talk about what's cooking up in the world of professional wrestling. That's live every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. And we are in the middle of watching the Mr. McMahon Netflix documentary. We'll continue with that this week. We are on episode 5, so you can join us for that and give us your reactions if you're watching the documentary, or if you've already watched it, let us know what you think about it as we watch it too. So, and you can also go back and watch the prior episodes, because we reviewed and watched the first 4 episodes so far. So, then Friday nights, we're here for Friday Night Fights, where it's usually Anika and Sammy Joe watching SmackDown and Rampage live, starting at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, when a SmackDown starts, and obviously running through the end of Rampage. They will give you their real-time reactions, opinions, and so on to the shows in real time. Then Saturday mornings, where myself, Anika, and Sammy Joe come together and review Raw, NXT, and Dynamite, and grade each show and pick our favorite show of the week, and declare a winner, i.e. winner's circle. So, and that's live every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. And then we're usually back Saturday night for Saturday Night Is All Right, where we have our Collision watch along starting at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern at the start of Collision. Usually CM and whoever else is joining her. Often it's myself, but it will be CM and somebody else. So I think that covers all the shows and everything. You can catch the audio of the cookout on these podcast locations if you don't have time to sit and watch, or you just want to listen. So you can always catch those there. I think that's basically it. Thank you, as always, for joining us and choosing Workhorse Wrestling Network for your watch alongs. We know you got a lot of options for your watch alongs and any of your wrestling content anytime you tune in. So if you're new and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, hit the like button on this video, hit the bell to be notified. It's really the best way to make sure that you get the YouTube notification every time we put something out on the YouTube channel. So, as usual, I guess until next time, peace.
Bye.